and they try to break me by design. I am the nightmare that will haunt you in the night. If that's one that you want, then I'm ready to play. And the world's gonna know my name. Know my name. Know my name. Know my. Everywhere that I go, every failure I fall, every crack in my bones, I'm untouchable. Everywhere that I go, every failure I fall, every crack in my bones, I'm untouchable.
All right, welcome to another edition of Into the Wrestleverse. I am your host, Ace, along with my boys, Big Sexy Joey with the title, and my main man down below, Lexi. How you boys doing tonight?
Fantastic. Excited.
Excited. Excited, right? Excited. That's what I like. I got to teach you boys how to drive, so I don't have to be on every single show on this network, so people don't. They get tired of seeing this after a while.
But you're the pretty boy. You know, with the backwards hat, the glasses, the nice little facial.
Oh,
you know,
Joey.
you're what people. You're what people want.
I mean, I can't say you're wrong when I know you're not wrong, but like I don't like to blow my ego up like that. I got to humble myself a little bit, but. We got a pretty good show tonight, boys. A lot of shit happened over the last week in wrestling. You had the WrestleMania kickoff show, or whatever the hell that was. Press conference, that's what it was, right? The WrestleMania press conference, which was whatever.
Yeah, but it was still considered the kickoff, I believe.
Whatever, kickoff.
Right.
And then Friday night, you had SmackDown, which was boring. It might have been one of the worst episodes of SmackDown I've ever spent.
It was just too predictable. Like we already know who's going to be in the elimination chamber.
Mm-hmm. And then Monday Night Raw, kind of the same thing. Not that great, but we can still talk about the elimination chamber. Still, break down what we think is going to happen between the titles. For those people who don't know, I know there's a lot of wrestling fans that do watch this. We had we had a situation where Roman came out during the press conference and basically said that he was selecting The Rock to be his opponent at WrestleMania, even though Cody won the Rumble and earned the right to. And then Cody comes out and supposedly trashes the bloodline of The Rock and Roman, which I didn't think it was that way, but what
he
do
just
I know?
was being honest. I
mean, I guess, but
listen, Cody's just upset that he didn't know where Rock placed his McNuggets.
The fucking McNuggets. The Rock was on Pat McAfee telling people to shove chicken nuggets up their ass. Wrestling's in a weird spot. You know, you had the Vince and Brock rumors, and now the Rock's telling people to shove McNuggets up their butt. It's a weird situation we got, but so that happened. Babies. Rock ended up slapping Cody in the face.
Yeah.
And then
Seth came to help Cody.
He did. And then Triple H got confronted in the back again with The Rock. And if he doesn't fix it, The Rock will. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard rumors on if Triple H is cleared to compete again, which would be fucking dope, by the way. For those of you that know me, that's my all-time fave. Let's hope none of these allegations that break are related to him, because that would just suck. But I would love to see Rock and Triple H. I know they're both old as hell right now, but I mean, we got to see Stone Cold a few years back. We got, I think it'd be a good match.
Yeah, but the one thing about Triple H though, it's like when he's dedicated to something, he's dedicated. I mean, look at the one match he had to get ready for Batista. I mean. Mm-hmm. He looked phenomenal. I mean, even his last match against Randy Orton, it was like he looked phenomenal. Like he puts his heart in. He works his ass off. So yeah, I would love to see Rock versus Triple H one last time and have Triple H, give him the pedigree 1, 2, 3, suck it,
Has The Rock Triple H and The Rock never fought at WrestleMania? I don't think.
No,
that'd be interesting. I haven't. had the privilege of watching that match at WrestleMania, I would definitely watch that. That's wild. We had Rock and Austin 3 times at WrestleMania. We never got Triple H and Rock once.
You know. What's
Did we ever
crazy,
get
too?
Triple H and Austin at WrestleMania? No.
No, it was
What?
always mostly Triple H and either tag matches or
The
triple threat
Undertaker.
match. Yeah, I think it's 3 times.
He fought John Cena once.
Yep.
Did he
Batista.
Batista, yeah, he
Yeah.
fought Batista.
Cena twice.
The Undertaker 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
He never fought Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. That would have been
So you
cool.
never had a
No,
Shawn
yeah,
match.
and the triple threat match. It was
Oh, you're right. It was
HBK.
Benoit, Triple H, and
No.
HBK.
Redacted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
redacted. We don't talk about
Redacted.
him. We don't talk about him. There's gonna be a lot of redactions in the WWE here coming
You know
up.
what?
Pretty soon, yeah.
You know what I just found out today though? Well, not today, but this past soon was Austin never was champion going into WrestleMania.
Really? Well, he did
Yeah,
win the
he-
Rumble 3 different times, didn't he?
Yeah, but yeah, 3 times. Yeah, but he never walked into WrestleMania as champion.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was
When you
like,
kind
wow.
of go back and think about it, it's like there's a lot of things that like
Mhm.
I didn't really
Yeah.
realize because Cena was the champ for a minute and he
Yeah.
carried the title into WrestleMania for a long time or was competing for the title. And then they did the brand split and you got a lot of different guys like Edge and Undertaker at WrestleMania one year. That was a fucking banger match.
Yeah,
You had Ric Flair
Batista
and
and Taker.
Batista and Taker. Batista was solid. We'll get into him a little bit later because he is a part of this show that we have tonight. But I guess we'll just jump into some rumors that are out there. Not any of the bad rumors. We don't talk about those. We let that shit speak for itself. But the first one, the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view is coming up, and the winner of that is supposedly going to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. I also have heard through the grapevines that there's going to be a potential triple threat main event with these 3, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn. I don't know how much that really the rumors are, credible, but I wouldn't hate seeing it. I do think that LA Knight is probably going to be one of the last 3 in the match. And then I think Logan Paul comes out and costs him
Oh yeah, for the US
the elimination
okay.
title or the Elimination Chamber match so that they can set up for the United States Championship at WrestleMania.
Mania. That makes sense.
Unless he goes after Gunther, which would be weird because he's on SmackDown. So I don't see
But
how that would
Jay's,
happen.
and they're letting Jay go after Gunther.
Right, but he's fighting him at Elimination Chamber. No, he's not.
No,
Bronson Reed is, right?
No, it's Jay versus Gunther at Elimination. No, next week. Next week coming up. Yeah,
That's so
On Raw?
yeah. That's Jay
Okay,
versus
so-
Gunther on Raw.
Way to
Oh.
just say that Jay's gonna lose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
Not
let's
gonna
the
send
main
it.
event Jay and
Oh,
not
I think that's where Bronson Reed comes in and probably interferes, right?
so.
Well, yeah, because isn't that the match at Elimination Chamber?
It makes sense that they're, Bronson Reed made that tweet like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I let all my fans and people down, this, and that."
Yeah, I mean, because I'm pretty sure that's the match at Elimination Chamber, right? Let me just double check.
They haven't right now. The only thing that's official is the Elimination Chambers, which
Yeah.
we
Aren't even fully official.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, 'cause we're still waiting for the contenders of the chamber, which
Yeah.
I'm a little pissed off and hurt by the women's chamber
Why?
because they pulled Jade.
Well,
more time?
I mean,
Say that again?
you pulled Jade from the chamber.
Yeah, they pulled Jade from the chamber.
Cargill? Why?
I have no idea. But I saw today they pulled her.
That's interesting. Maybe she's just not ready.
I was gonna say, did she even have a contenders match?
Yeah,
No.
it was supposed to. She was supposed to. She was one of the people.
Maybe
Oh.
something came up. I don't know. Hold on. I'm looking at the card right now. So the only thing set, the Elimination Chamber, we got the other Elimination Chamber. We
One
have
of
Rhea
them.
versus Nia Jax.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have the Judgment Day versus Pete
The
Dunne.
Creed
and Tyler
brothers?
Bate.
No, it's done. It's done. Pete,
Pete
done.
Dunne and Tyler
What is
Bate.
it?
They're not
Oh,
a match.
Butch and Bray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Pete Dunne,
That's
the
so
bruiserweight.
And then I guess Jay is fighting Gunther at the pay-per-view is what I'm reading, which is
No.
still weird. But anyways, I think this World Heavyweight Championship match is an interesting one. Oh, we got a little comment
Is
right
that for WrestleMania or is that for Elimination Chamber?
here. Oh yeah, this is for WrestleMania.
Okay, good, because like Seth Rollins isn't healed by Elimination Chamber.
No, he's not going to be at the chamber. I mean, he might be there, but he won't.
No, yeah. It was just announced today that Waller is having his little show with Cody and Seth on it at Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber. That's all that guy does. That's literally all
That'll
that
be
guy
such a good Waller effect.
does. Stupid. I hate that guy.
Maybe you should feel the Grayson Waller effect then.
I don't think so. I don't think I need to feel anything Grayson Waller has to offer.
Look, I know you just bought a new pair of shoes. Try taking a shoey one time and see what happens.
I'm all right. I'm not putting nothing in my shoe and drinking out of it. That's a no-go for me.
See.
That's a no-go for me. I mean, hey, I know people who won't even put toes in their mouth. You want me to start chugging beers?
That's way different than putting a beer in a fresh, clean shoe.
Shoes go in, their feet go in there. I don't know. I got people texting me, look at these 3 studs over here. That's what we do.
You tell them to say what's up.
It's Michael. Michael. It's not a no women. Sorry, boys. If it was, I'd let you know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, I really think injuries hurt this WrestleMania more than
for sure
people realize.
Well, that and the whole, like I said, the scandal, the things going on with Brock Lesnar was supposed to fight Gunther. But one thing I do want to touch on is with the men's Elimination Chamber is that like I said, I don't know if you boys watch SmackDown. Randy Orton, like he had a bad match. Like you could tell he's hurt and his body. Like he reached for his back, I think like 3-4 times that night.
Listen. I don't think it's real.
No way.
I never say it's fake. It's just scripted. But I think it's scripted that his back is supposed to hurt because I think that's going to be why he loses at the Elimination Chamber. Because otherwise the fans are going to want him to win the Elimination Chamber. So you have to build that the back ain't right, that he's in a lot of pain, and then when he gets dropped on that steel mesh on the bottom of the chamber, like that's just a recipe for disaster,
Yeah, he's out.
Right. And that's where Logan Paul enters the Elimination Chamber and costs LA Knight the title. Damn, like I fucking could script this shit myself. Oh, sorry, parental advisory. I swear a lot.
Poop.
Sorry, son, if you're watching, my bad.
Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. But so what do you guys think?
You might relax on a little one because from what you've been telling us, he's about to take your job. He's gonna take all your subscribers and everything.
Yeah, you got more. He got almost as many subscribers as us. That's terrible. That's awful. I feel like I'm letting you guys down.
Like, follow, share, comment, folks. Come on, help us out.
Help us out. Jeez. So what do you guys think the World Heavyweight Championship picture looks like at WrestleMania?
Right, I'll ask you first.
Honestly,
here's a better thing. Who do you think you would rather see face Seth at WrestleMania? Because I have zero desire to really see anybody face him at this point. Punk was like the big thing, and now that he's hurt, I don't really care.
Yeah, there's not really a good.
To be honest, me personally, I would love to see The Rock versus Seth. I mean, the way the Rock told Seth, we do what we want. If watch your mouth, or I'll slap your teeth out your throat too.
I mean, dude, The Rock can't even walk to the ring without getting winded. Now, let me tell you, I know dude's in incredible shape, so I'm not one to really talk about that. But
I wouldn't say winded. I'd just say he's really clunky.
I would say he's winded. The dog looks tired by the time he gets to the ring. You carrying all that mass and shit like I can't even walk around because my fucking arms won't fit through the doorway.
I mean, I carry a lot of mass. I ain't gonna lie.
To be completely honest with you, me personally, out of everyone that's gonna be in the chamber, I would love to see LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. I think it would be a good match. But I
don't think it would be terrible. I don't think it'd be a bad match. I just don't think it makes any sense. Like, you don't want to have two face guys fighting each other.
But here's the thing though, is LA Knight really a face though? That's the thing, because like to me in my mind, he's kind of like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like he doesn't he don't care if he has fans or don't have fans. Like he's doing it for him. He's gonna go out there and stomp a muzzle in someone's ass and take his wins.
So it's kind of like comparing Seth Rollins to Shawn Michaels too, though. Honestly.
Whoa. What'd you say?
I said it's kind of like comparing Seth Rollins to Shawn Michaels too, honestly.
Yeah, but let's hold on putting LA Knight up there with Stone Cold, because LA Knight's done minimal compared to Seth Rollins. That's why I give Rollins the moniker of Shawn Michaels, where it's like he is that guy. He's the worker. Michaels was that during the whole Attitude Era. Well, actually, it was before the Attitude Era.
Yeah, really. It was.
Kind of in the beginning.
Because
it was the beginning to the middle.
I don't think. Me personally, I don't want to see Seth versus McIntyre again. The triple threat match, okay, cool. I'm cool with it, but I mean, I think the way I see it playing out is Seth will walk out a Mania champion, and then at Backlash, I feel like he's going to lose it. He'll lose it to probably Drew, but that's when DP, Damian Priest, comes out, cashes in on McIntyre, and then there you go.
He can't cash in that late. He only has WrestleMania.
No, but that's the thing.
It's a year for Money in the Bank.
Right, and I think Money in the Bank is 2 pay-per-views after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Or pretty close to it. And I know that, like, it would make sense, right? Because Damian had a problem with Drew when Drew was in the Drew was in the Judgment Day. The whole War Games stuff that happened. Yeah. So, like, it makes sense. And really, Drew is a guy who realistically you could see beating Seth for the title. I wouldn't mind seeing that match, but I also don't want to see Drew as the champion. I want to see Damian cash in, because I love Damian Priest. I just wish he was a little bit better on the mic. But Michael asked, I had it up here, who we thought was going to win the Elimination Chamber. So, Alex, who do you think is going to win?
I mean, I want to say LA Knight.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I don't think.
Go throw up that background real quick. The Elimination Chamber. I want to see who you're all predicting for it. I
don't have everybody in there. I only have LA Knight and Randy Orton. I wanted to feature a few different people.
Because right now we still have Kevin Owens against Logan Paul, and then we still have Logan Paul against The Miz, and then Kevin Owens against.
Oh, you don't have it on there.
I forgot who he's fighting.
I'm looking right now to see AJ Styles. No, he got beat.
Nope, that's already done.
Bobby Lashley Lashley's in there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's a wild card.
I don't think he wins.
No, probably not, but it's still a wild card,
Who the hell else is?
Give him a prayer.
Either way, I think Drew is going to be the winner, or Sammy. One of those two. That because I just think
Sammy
the fans
got in.
Sammy, I think he's fighting Shinsuke. Didn't he fight Shinsuke to get in?
No, he lost. Sammy lost to Randy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but wasn't he getting like a second chance?
No, that was just a talk shit match.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
Oh,
all right.
See how boring these last couple of weeks have been?
It's been booty. It's been a tough watch. Not gonna lie. I honestly, Monday night I didn't watch. I watched a little bit, but I was busy. And then Friday night, last week, I wasn't busy, but was I?
So
I don't remember. I don't fucking know. I've been busy.
We're gonna throw out the hot take here. I'm gonna say the wild card's gonna win it.
Bobby
Oh,
Lashley.
he wants to know who
Yeah.
the last two.
Oh, the last two?
The last two.
Lashley and
So,
McIntyre.
Lashley and McIntyre. That's not bad. I would like to see Lashley and McIntyre and Randy Orton. I think would be cool.
Dude, I think you're right with the whole they want us to see the back injury, but I think him making it to the last point is not selling it enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a couple weeks, right? Like there's still one more Raw and there's two SmackDowns and one more Raw.
There it is. It's Kevin Owens against. He's facing Dirty Dom.
Oh, I want my boy Dirty Dom. Let's go. That's the
Dirty
shirt.
Dom taking it.
Let's go. Dirty Dom
Yeah.
is my dude. My son loves
Kevin Owens
Dominic
versus Dirty
Mysterio.
Dom.
I raised that boy right. He loves the heels. He loves them. You know why? Because the heels are just jerks.
They're the entertainment.
I think it reminds him a lot of his dad. You know?
Probably.
I think so. It's that whole, that Latino heat type of thing,
Oh, is it?
I should grow that mullet out, that he has.
Jesus.
You try.
Whoa! Dom is
Let me
a
just-
bum. People
Let me
be
just
coming-
wave the. Wait,
people
what?
be coming with some hate for my boy Dom.
Y'all,
Mysterio.
y'all don't even realize the talent that Dom actually possesses.
Go back and look at Dom in his first appearance of the WWE and look at him now.
No, yeah.
The
Night and
growth
day.
in that character is
Night and
so
day.
huge.
Crazy.
Applause.
And you might not see it because he's not winning, but the fall
that's
he
the
has
best
to
part.
take.
That's the best part is that he loses and people are still giving dude credit because
Yeah.
of how he sells for all these guys.
Mhm.
And I mean, he's with
Just say.
Mommy.
with mommy. Yeah, with mommy. My girl Rhea Ripley. It's a sore subject for me.
Until the man comes and is on top.
Park that shit on the bench because
Whoa.
let's park that because I know that's the WrestleMania main event the event is going to be those two. No shot. She's beating Rhea at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I
Becky's.
This
Becky's
is going to be
losing
one of
there.
those. This is going to be one of those catapult you over the older
Yep.
people. This is a passing
Yep.
of the torch.
Yeah,
is what
passing
they
the torch,
say.
Yep. I also think that after Mania, I think Becky and Seth take
Look
a
at
little
these people,
vacation.
man. Just shitting on Rhea. This ain't cool.
What?
Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Rhea, who's she or who's he? Come on. Don't talk about that girl like that. That's mean. Joey and I are obnoxious in that chat that we have as a group. And I mean, Joey starts it all the time. That's all I'm gonna say. Joey just be sending pictures of Rhea and then tagging me when he does, and I'm like, all right, well, I mean, duh. Then I got to defend her and all that stuff. Like, come on.
Hey! For you, I'll be like Eddie. I'll throw you the title, and I'll just take the fall. That's fine.
I take
I'll take the fall.
the disqualification. But all right, so we all think Drew is going to be one of the last ones. We think he's going to win, right?
Probably.
No, I think Zayn's gonna screw him over.
Think so? And they're going to have Zayn
Yeah.
and
They're gonna have him break into the cage or something, or what?
I'm telling you, Randy Orton's back is going to be a situation where somebody gets into the chamber. It happens every year.
Okay.
It happened last year when Seth or somebody got hurt, or a couple of years ago when it was last year, right? Because Seth and Logan fought at WrestleMania this past year, didn't they?
No.
That was a year ago already, bud. You know how much has happened in that time?
Really? Hold on. I got to see. No, it was last year.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive they fought at WrestleMania. Hold on. I'm looking. Don't go here. Let me see. I'm looking.
Seth does put on a good show, that's for sure.
Seth?
Yeah.
Well, duh. I don't give the guy the HBK.
I was gonna say, what someone almost say
he's the
he's kind of like
visionary.
a showstopper,
He's
right?
the visionary, the revolutionary.
He is Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, I thought he was the Monday Night Messiah.
Yeah, I knew Logan Paul and Seth faced each other. So yeah, because Logan got into the chamber and did that flip over the rope clothesline that he does.
Oh yeah,
to
right.
Seth, and it cost Seth the title or the opportunity for the title at WrestleMania that year. Look at this. Randy will RKO someone from the top. That will kill him. Randy Orton's back will shatter, I'm pretty sure. But I love the idea. In the game, I would do that in the game. No problem.
Oh, yeah, in a heartbeat. Do you think you're going to be able to in the new game?
I hope. We should do a live stream of all of us playing that game.
I would totally do a GM mode live stream.
Hey,
would y'all watch that?
We create our own characters, and then we all fight at once. And when I come out on top, we know who the head of the table here is.
But
onto our next topic, the WWE Universal. Wait, the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship, right? That's how you say this shit.
Yep. Roman's right, yeah.
Rock. People hated it. We want Cody hashtagging for a week. Number 1 on Twitter. Cody comes out. This is bullshit. Blah 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 blah. Now we have Cody Roman at WrestleMania with a pissed off Rock. So, boys, is this a rocky road to WrestleMania? All pun intended, by the way.
Wow, that was good. That was
all pun intended.
That was good. Good.
So, is it going to be?
Yes, absolutely. Because I do blame the fans a lot because I think they took it a little too far with the whole threatening of the Rock's daughter and doing the most everything. But
they threatened Ava.
Yeah, they were sending her death threats.
Now listen, Hulk Hogan was getting death threats when he was in the NWO. So
yeah, but
I will say this: I do think some people on the internet are so over the top when it comes to anything. I love sports, right? So I watch the Bears, I watch baseball, I watch all this shit.
But
and
here's the difference.
I haven't been on Twitter in a major capacity in probably a year and a half because I just was so annoyed. Bears Twitter is one of the most toxic places I'll ever go. Nobody gets along. Nobody agrees. It's just everybody fighting and arguing for 6 days before the next topic pops up. But I think some people need to pump the brakes when it comes to a scripted show. Let's chill out. Let's fucking.
That's what I'm getting at. I think people rattled TKO's cages so bad to where it shook them to where they had to rewrite everything. So as of right now, we don't know what's gonna happen. We're we're still we have an idea. I mean, because right now they just put out a trailer, which is pretty dope in my opinion, of Cody and Seth walking together, and then Roman and The Rock walking together, and then they're showing their single promos and all that. I thought that was pretty cool. So in my head, I think from what I got from it is they're gonna have a tag match. I believe night 1 of WrestleMania because Triple H already said it. Came out and said Cody will face Roman Reigns night 2 of WrestleMania.
But what's the point of fighting night 1?
Me personally, I think they have the bloodline beat Seth and Cody, and then Cody comes back pissed off the next night and whoops his ass, and there you go.
So I kind of had a little idea for this, and I really like this idea. I doubt I'll see it come true, but it would have been a good way for them to run the story. I think Cody and The Rock fight at Elimination Chamber. The Rock loses to Cody, which then is the boss before the boss, gives him the up to go to Roman at WrestleMania, where he beats Roman at WrestleMania to take the belt. And then The Rock and Roman, with their little bloodline feud in itself, happens at Backlash or SummerSlam or something like that.
There ain't no way The Rock is going to Backlash. I'll just say
no.
I agree, but
I'd be surprised if he's at Elimination Chamber. But I like the idea of those two fighting each other.
Having the whole bloodline come out, and then you have Seth coming out to help Cody, and then Jay coming out to take out Jimmy. And
I
then,
just don't like the
Seth.
idea of like a tag team match night one between
that
Seth
bothers
and
me
Cody,
too.
especially when Seth isn't 100% healthy.
Right. So why
And then
put
you're
him
going to
through
have
more?
him fight. Then you're going to have
Somebody.
the World Heavyweight and the Universal title on the same night.
Yes.
Hey, like Triple H
That's too
said,
much.
This is gonna be the biggest WrestleMania ever.
Okay, but like,
What are they going to go 3 nights? They should.
yeah, they should.
They should.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, they should. I didn't really thought they should have went 2 nights. Honestly,
I remember.
I didn't watch the 8-hour one.
Yeah, the last WrestleMania before they went to 2 days. I was over at my dude Brunt's house, and we were watching it. And I got there at like fucking 2 o'clock, I think, and it started at like 3:30 or 4. And dog, it went 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11:30. It ended, and I was like,
"Oh, I remember that." Yeah.
Damn, did we just sit through 8 hours of WrestleMania? And we did.
4 cases of beer later.
No, I think I actually took a nap halfway through. I was
That's
4
probably
hours,
more
8
you got.
hours. That's a long ass stretch of wrestling, and like I love wrestling, but
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to take a nap Friday night because Elimination Chamber won't be airing at
yeah,
3 o'clock a.m. our time.
Yeah, it's gonna be at 5 a.m. What?
Like Shark
ain't
Week
gonna be
because
up
it's
at
so
5.
long.
I ain't gonna be up at 5 a.m. to watch wrestling. You got me messed up
Nah.
thinking that.
No.
Yeah, I'm about to make a brunch. I'm gonna, have everything.
All right, we're going to Joey's house. He's gonna make some breakfast.
Sweet.
We're gonna have some breakfast. You gonna have some mimosas for us or what?
And doses, hopefully.
I just want anything. I love breakfast food.
I gotta have shooters.
Jello shooters?
Yeah, duh.
Nice.
But you got to have
some Jello
catchy
shooters.
names for all of them. Like they have to
Yeah.
be wrestling related names.
Yeah.
Who doesn't do that?
Right. I mean, that's what you have to do.
Like,
But anyway,
yes. Let's move on now.
so you guys think Cody ultimately faces Roman for the championship at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
And
100%.
whoever's on Facebook doing the chat, just go to the YouTube page or allow StreamYard to post your image so that I can see who's talking instead of having to go to Facebook to look and see who's talking. Let me see. I'm looking. I can't find you. So go to YouTube. Just go to YouTube. It's way faster. So yeah, I think Cody versus Roman ends up being the go home match. I know my dude Michael loves the idea of Roman beating Cody a second time and holding that title until SummerSlam and he faces The Rock. And let me tell you, I don't know how people will react to that, but I don't think they'll be very happy.
Definitely not.
I think they'll lose a lot of ratings.
I don't know.
Nobody
Like,
wants to see Roman continue the reign.
I mean, I don't
No pun
mind
intended.
it. I don't mind it. I really
Nobody
don't.
wants to see it.
I don't mind it. I don't think so. Here, this might be a hot topic or a hot take. I don't really like Cody Rhodes. My son loves Cody, so I put up with it. But I don't personally really like Cody Rhodes that much.
Yeah, but
Hey, we got a special guest joining us. Now, I'm going to have to shuffle the cameras up a little bit. So just give me a second. We'll bring my guy Turtle on after I add. Hold on. I'm doing this. We got to do all this. Hold on. I got to figure this out. Let's go. Add me to this fucking thing here. Add camera. I don't know. I'm working on this. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec, everyone. This is live, okay? So it's crazy. All right, here we go. I don't know if this
Clearly
is normal
our
on
camera
ours.
guy knows what he's doing.
Hey, man, I know a little bit more than what I used to know.
Hey, at least we can hear.
That's all that's important.
I used to let my dude Tarbuild take the reins, but I think I'm pretty okay at this now. Joey, you and I are gonna have to fight for supremacy over here. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I got all these big ass graphics in the way of my face. All right, here we go. I'll just put me over here above these guys. Put you here. Put Vince up here. And there we go. Perfect. Let's just save it like this. I don't know. We saved it. So this, where did it go? Hold on. Here it is. Here we go. This is the most outlandish camera setup I've ever had on one of these shows.
And I'm in the middle. Let's go.
Vince, what's up, man?
Man, I didn't even want to get on, but the stupid thing kept coming up as Facebook user. So I was like, I might as well, instead of commenting, I might as well just join the show, I guess.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I would love. Hey, I'm to the point where, like, for the WrestleMania recap show, we could put the link out there and have people jump on and talk to us about.
Hey, listen,
that might be pretty fun. We'll just chill out and have it happen.
So to give you a heads up, I got an email from WWE stating that the gates and all that will be open to everyone at 2:30. So I'm gonna get, my plan is I'm gonna get there early, and then whenever y'all are ready, I'm ready to go live.
I should have you do some trivia to people.
Just
people like random match.
People are going to get hammered and kicked out of WrestleMania before it even starts.
Yeah,
I love it.
That sounds like a good time, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
Hey, so I know you guys were talking about it earlier. I commented. Did any of you guys see my comment about Jade?
No, I did not.
So
I think Joey was saying something about that.
I read.
I don't know if he was saying something or crying about something. But...
No, I was reading.
It was both. I was both.
I was reading something that said they're going to have a last chance women's battle royal.
Yeah,
she's not going to be announced as a participant. She's going to be a surprise participant, and she's going to win it. And that's how she's going to go to the chamber. And they're actually talking about having her win the chamber.
Wow.
In face.
Oh.
Wow.
In face.
Joey, I need you to calm down a little bit, bud.
And then go to WrestleMania.
Hey.
What? All right. I cannot handle her versus Rhea because I know how that's going to end.
I'll get kicked out.
I know that's going to end with Rhea losing the title.
You know how many people are going to get pregnant just by
all right.
He's
all right. We will just do a little elimination of Joey there. Oh man, but I mean, I get it. But I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Jade versus Rhea. I don't think Jade's ready for WrestleMania.
Well, I mean,
so that's kind of it too.
She's not even ready for weekly TV. They think she's ready.
Right. Exactly. How are you gonna have her come beat Mommy?
Nobody beats Mommy.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it might be a good way for her to perform on the grand stage.
No shot.
That whole thing has become stagnant.
Wait, what stagnant? Mommy?
Rhea.
Well, yeah, it's because they're having her fight nobodies. Like, that's what they're doing. You can't take it serious. She beat Charlotte Flair, and then who? Then
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, look how young the whole division is over there, though. Like half those people were on NXT 2 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah. So they shouldn't be fighting for the championship on a Monday Night Raw. Come on, everybody knows that's a squash match.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is just I think the whole Rhea Ripley thing in general has got stagnant. She doesn't really have any cool, exciting matches. There's nothing really going on. She's kind of Judgment Day. She's kind of not.
So I'm going to drop Vince now because he just wants to negatively speak about Rhea. So he doesn't have a platform.
I mean, she doesn't write her own stuff. It's not her fault.
Hopefully Vince doesn't write it either.
Not
you, Vince, the other Vince.
I mean.
Well, yeah,
there was so much potential for that character that it just went nowhere.
Yeah, I think the Judgment Day is kind of getting stale.
Yep, I agree.
The whole R-Truth thing was kind of cool for a while, but that's going to be it's going to be what? R-Truth and Miz at WrestleMania versus Priest and
they'll take the titles.
Yeah, but I mean, even that whole thing, like, I think JD McDonough is a great worker in the ring. And they've completely taken a really cool gimmick in the Irish Ace and completely threw it away to put him in the Judgment Day.
Well, it's because they knew there was only one ace that really mattered.
Yeah.
This one.
But no, I mean, like, his NXT gimmick was a really cool gimmick.
Yeah.
He's a really good in-ring worker, and then you take him and you throw him on the back burner of Judgment Day where he kind of matters but kind of doesn't.
Yeah, he's a joke in Judgment Day. I mean, I don't know. That could be a situation where him and Dom.
Is he a part of Judgment Day?
What's that?
But is he a part of Judgment Day?
I mean, he does have his own Judgment Day vest. Once you have a vest, I feel like you're in.
But I mean, isn't that
R-Truth does have his own shirt?
Yeah. Isn't that prototypical WWE though? Like they built Sami Zayn up for 2 years. They built this up so he would be at the highest point, and then, all right, sorry, we don't have anything else for you.
Yeah.
12 matches lost in a row.
You lose to.
But I mean, that's just how it is. Like
Roman.
when you build somebody up that high, they either have to win the title or they
Right.
go back to being irrelevant.
It's literally what's going to happen
There's
with
nowhere
LA
else
Knight.
to go.
Literally, what's going to happen?
It's going to happen to LA Knight. That's why he has to win
the U.S.
some singles title. And I don't even like
Yes.
the idea of him getting a mid card title because then I think he's just stuck as a mid card guy.
Well,
Yeah. Well, he's going to be stuck there. There's nowhere else for him to go.
well, that's another thing. Zayn said in one of his promos or whatever you call it. He interviews. He came on and said that he wants to be a champion. Not I want to be world champion. I want to be not WWE champion. I want to be a champion. So right there, it's just like, okay, well, is he going to be the one that takes on Gunther at Mania and takes the title?
I don't care to see that match.
What?
Sami is no longer in the championship picture once he lost to Roman. Period.
Yeah, I mean, and it's all the things, and then so now you're talking about these guys not having anywhere to go. Now you're reading that the plan is for Cody to unify the titles at SummerSlam.
Yeah, which
Well,
is
then
weird.
what? Now there's only going to be one title to go for. Hi, Bella.
Again?
Well, that's the thing is like they were
Hi,
going to
baby.
have. So I read something that they want to have
Come here. You want to come over here?
the titles unified so that they can go right back to the WW or the
Mommy's
only the
downstairs.
World Heavyweight Championship, and then you have a new WWE
Yeah.
Championship.
Come here.
like
Come.
made.
Come say hello.
Cody will get a new WWE championship. Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Bella.
Say hi, Ace.
Hi, Ace.
I gotta have her do the voice for my intro. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. That'd be cool.
Singing that song.
Bella, what are you doing?
But the idea of unifying the belts is weird. They just had a new belt.
Well, I mean,
Literally, why would they have unified? Why would they have broken them apart just to unify?
You want the
them again?
goof? You want this
but,
goofy
I
movie?
mean, that's because you got to get rid of a title.
For what though?
Why?
I mean-
Each
I mean,
show can have a title.
No, 100%. But what I'm saying, like, they don't want to have the undisputed Universal Champion anymore.
Right, they want to have the WWE title back,
Yeah.
the WWE Championship back. That's
Well,
what.
not only that, but I'm assuming what really happened was in the negotiations for the network, the only reason they're able to get the amount of money they were able to get was because they said, okay, we want everybody. We don't want to lose out on Roman Reigns because he's on the other show. We don't want to lose out on so-and-so because they're on the other show. So they said, well, the only way to do that then is to have a unified title and have everybody on both shows.
Right, but then you just completely cut your roster in half.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's what happens when a business takes over the WWE and not a person.
I guess.
TKO doesn't care about that. TKO cares about getting paid. They got what, $50 billion from Netflix, or $10 billion,
I think it was
whatever it was.
$5 billion, but still
$5
that's
billion,
a lot of
whatever.
money.
So you got $5 billion over 10 years from Netflix because they're gonna get the Cody Rhodeses and the Roman Reigneses and the Seth Rollins and everybody on the same program.
That's weird. I mean, I get it, but it's just weird.
It's stupid. I mean,
It is stupid, but
But like I said, it's unfortunately that's what happens when a business takes
right?
over rather than somebody somebody like Triple H who looks at the product, and you've got whoever's making the decisions from TKO is looking at a bottom line figure.
Right. Sorry, I was just checking. I thought I had a message. So we talked about the two potential main events. I know we kind of jumped the gun. We wanted to do a WrestleMania.
Did you guys talk the tag match?
No, we're gonna get into the Elimination Chamber first,
Okay.
and then
What
we'll
did you
jump
guys say for the main events?
for the nights. So obviously, we think Cody versus Roman is going to be night 2,
Right.
and then I don't know.
I think it'll be a tag match: Cody and Seth versus
Well, I was
Rock
gonna
and
say
Roman.
so that's what all the reports are coming out is that it's going to be night one is
one.
going to be Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman.
Yeah.
And then
So does Seth fight night 1? Lose the title?
would be part of the tag match.
Right,
Yeah,
but he's
Seth
going to
and-
have to defend the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that'll be night 2.
I mean, unless
You're going to
there's
have both those titles on night 2 of WrestleMania.
unless there's a weird end to the Elimination Chamber and he doesn't have an opponent for WrestleMania.
That's some shit WWE would do.
It's exactly what WWE would do.
That's dumb.
I mean, what else? Because
I should be the general manager of the Chicago Bears, and I should be the lead writer for the WWE.
I mean,
Just done.
Because otherwise, what are you really building up this? There's only one man who can be your Shield. Like, what's the point? What's the point of that if it's not going to be a tag match? And where else would it take place but WrestleMania?
I mean,
why would they have that trailer?
Unless, hear me out. Unless
Ace going to get deep in the bag here.
Unless let me pull some stuff out of the bag. Unless Cody and Roman main event, Seth is in Cody's corner, right? And all he's done is talk about how the bloodline is going to be what gets in his way. Cody, the bloodline this, the bloodline that. You got to watch out for these guys. I'll be your Shield. Well, what if Seth is a Shield, but a Shield member comes out and costs Cody the championship so that Roman keeps it because Seth wants to be the guy to face
What?
instead.
What do you?
What? Are you saying what I think you're
Are
saying?
you trying to say John Moxley?
No. I'm saying
No.
Seth curb stomps Cody's face.
Oh,
Roman
I
gets
got
the pin.
confused because you
Oh.
said Seth and then you said Shield member.
No.
I thought-
No.
Oh,
I was
I'm
like,
not
Shield
gonna lie,
another
but I
Shield
thought
member.
you
Moxley
got.
coming to the WWE. He hates WWE.
I got real excited. I thought you were talking about Moxley too.
I mean, he might. I just think
I was gonna say
Moxley-
Dean.
I think
but
it's
like,
cooler to have Seth turn on Cody at
I think he's
I
in
know.
contract for multi years. I mean, I just don't see at this point Seth going heel again.
no.
Like, there's the crowd is too into it.
But here's the thing: is that going to really
Yeah.
push him to heel, or is it just going to push him to be
Did
like,
you-
I wanted to be the guy who?
Hold on.
Yeah, you should have chosen me type.
Right.
Hold
thing,
on.
huh?
It absolutely would push him heel. From this point on, anybody who goes against Cody is automatically heel.
Yeah.
Did you
Facts.
ever think that you would get anybody
Hollywood Rock.
anybody who would force the WWE universe to boo The Rock and chant Rocky sucks when The Rock
Facts.
hadn't done anything heel yet?
Yeah.
That is true. He did
Like,
nothing.
he hadn't done anything
He just
heel
came
yet.
out and stood in the ring. That's it.
All he did was
Yep.
come out and basically they say, okay, well, he's gonna take on Roman Reigns. And let's be real honest, like that is the bigger draw.
Well, yes,
Yeah,
100%,
100%.
and that's what people have wanted to
Like,
see.
that's
Yeah.
the funny thing. Last
And that-
year, everybody wanted
Right,
Roman.
that's
versus
all it
Rock.
was last year.
and now-
WrestleMania. It was Roman Rock.
So now, because
And now
somebody
they're
came
saying-
out and said, "Oh, well, Rock's being selfish and taking that spot,"
Yeah.
now everybody wants to back Cody. Like, where was that?
And I still think that Cody's
that's what-
overrated.
and
Like,
that's
I
what
just
Punk-
do.
Punk-
I don't think he's
I
as
mean,
good
he's an
as
average wrestler.
right.
But that's what Punk said. Even Punk said. Punk looked at the crowd and said, "Where were you in 2013?"
Yeah.
I mean, Cody Rhodes only has like 5 moves.
Yeah, he's John
Cody
Cena.
Cutter. Yeah, he's
That's it.
I mean,
He gets his
literally.
ass kicked. He's Cena and Hogan. He gets his ass kicked for most of the match.
And then
does a
wins at
Cody
the end.
Cutter, hypes himself up, does the punch, grab your crotch, elbow on the head type of
So
thing.
he's
Bionic elbow.
I mean,
Right.
really, he's got the Cody Cutter,
Yep.
the Crossroads,
Yep.
Yep.
the drop down punch that Goldust used to do.
Yep.
Yep.
The thing his dad did with the jabs.
Yeah,
and then
the bionic elbow.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's 4.
The
Find a
one kick-
fifth.
He's got
Find
that
a
one
Maybe I was
kick
generous
where
with
he, where,
5.
where he jumped up the rope and kicks him in the head or face.
Or is it
Oh, the disaster kick?
is it
Yeah.
the cartwheel Stardust thing that he does? That's his 5th.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we talked about this last year around WrestleMania time. Like, the whole Cody story was really cool, but
But is it though?
is it really? Like, what is
No.
it? There's not really much.
He was
to it.
absolutely nobody in the WWE. He goes and makes he made a company to go after a company that he left because he
mean,
didn't even
to
leave.
go-
They didn't
So-
want him.
Here's the one thing I will say. When he left WWE and he went to TNA, he started making a name for himself in TNA. Then there was New Japan. Then there was going over to AEW and making that and everything. I mean, the guy's a good worker. I'll give him that. He's a good worker. He's dependable. He's a workhorse. He'll go
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
you
I'll give
He
300.
knows how to follow the American
300
dream.
He'll give you 320 days a year out of 365. Like, he's that type
Yeah.
of dude.
Yeah.
But, like, there's not much else to him. Like,
He's just like everyone said. He's a Hogan to John Cena, and now
Ugh.
there's Cody Rhodes.
you know, what I mean,
I've
like,
never
I
been
would
a
rather
fan.
see, and I know, like, he made a name for himself everywhere else. So, like,
Did he though?
props to him. He made himself worth more.
He just did something that people didn't do. That's all he
But like,
did.
I'd rather
He just
see
went from all
them-
these independent places, and people were like, "Oh, that's cool, that's new, that's fresh," and that's the only reason.
I mean, AJ Styles did it.
AJ
but
went
AJ
from
Styles
TNA
got
to
like
WWE.
25 different moves.
Yeah, but he also was in New Japan before he was in WWE or before he was in TNA.
My thing is just like, I would rather see, and I know it's not the WWE way, but I'd rather see a guy like Montez Ford packaged in to be a singles guy and a primetime player and
Yeah, they're kind of screwing the
built
pooch on
up
that
and
one.
showing stuff around him. I mean, you see like the way he works in the ring, you see the
Yep.
moves he's got. Like he
Yep.
could be a legit top guy that people love to see.
I mean, he's got his own show on Hulu.
Literally. Well, I mean, he doesn't. Bianca
I mean, he shares
does,
it with
kind of,
Bianca
but-
Belair, but
Love in WWE, yeah, but
I mean, it's
he's
tough
still got his
when
own
you're
show.
not even the biggest name in your household.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
it's 2024. The woman can be the top dog. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
agree.
saying, like,
look
it's
at Dom
hard.
and Rhea. You know, she
It's hard to
definitely
take. It's
Beth and
hard to like
Becky.
you take the average wrestling fan, right? Like,
right.
the average wrestling fan, and you know they're together, and you're like, oh well, look at she's this big superstar, and this dude's
Yeah.
just a sidekick.
Right.
Hey, I'll fluff her cape if that was me. I'll fluff your
I
cape.
mean,
Yeah,
baby.
I mean,
Go to work and be champion. I'll sit here and
like I said, they just
watch the kids.
I thought we would get more out of this Bobby Lashley
yeah.
pairing.
Yeah, I think
mean,
they're kind
if
of
it was
screwing the
me-
pooch with that.
If it was me, I think I would have wrote it differently. I would have, especially because I didn't know MVP was still around until Royal Rumble when he came out with Amos, who I didn't know was around either. But
Almost fired is what they
Yeah.
should change his name to.
But I would have taken MVP and repackaged the Hurt Business,
Yeah, I agree.
make him a full-time manager and not half of a wrestler like he is at this point, and just have him be a full-time manager and have Bobby Lashley as the centerpiece of
Just like
the Hurt
last time.
Business, but then have the Street Profits either as the tag champs or Montez as an Intercontinental Champion or a United States Champion. Give him some credibility that way. Put a Jade Cargill or a Bianca Belair or somebody like that
With that.
into
Yeah, with
to
his
the women's part
B-Fab,
of
dude,
it.
really?
Dude,
Yeah, I mean,
I
look what a
watched that
waste
on
that
Monday
is.
and I was like, a waste? That girl, listen, I don't want to ever just shit on somebody when they're trying to make it. There is zero, none, no reason she should be on television.
Nope.
There is zero reason she should be with Bobby Lashley. They brought in somebody when they had Bianca right there.
Right.
It was a
Yeah,
walk-in
The
situation.
only thing I can think
Literally.
of is somebody, whether it's Triple H, whether it's Montez Ford, whether it's Bianca Belair, somebody must not want them to work together.
So Bianca did say years ago back on NXT that her and Tez keep their work relationship completely separate. Because-
so dumb. So dumb.
Well, you
Look at some
know,
of the best couples in WWE.
Well,
and what
and
they
I
have done.
mean, isn't that when
I
you
mean-
step in as an employer and say, well, that's great, but we want you two together, so.
right.
You're under contract.
Right.
What the hell you do? Like, you got so many, like Triple H and Steph. They were so good on camera together.
They were so good.
They were. That was the power couple. It didn't matter if it was at McMahon Helmsley era
Right.
or the Authority era. It still
Right.
worked.
Hey, Stacy Keebler and Tess, aka Testicles.
Well, Test. I don't really know if that was a power couple. I'm gonna say it wasn't. But then you had others like
Eddie Guerrero,
Miz
Eddie Guerrero
and
China.
Marie. They were good. The Hardys with Lita. I know that they were still the Hardys, but Matt and Lita.
Edge and
were good.
Lita.
Edge and Lita,
Edge,
right there.
Edge.
No, the Rated R Superstar with Lita was one of the best characters in a minute.
You're looking at it the wrong way. Ready? Edge and Vicky.
Oh, yo, that was a solid pairing too. I'm not gonna.
That was the
I love
power
Vicky.
couple right
I
there.
love Vicky. But anyways, let's give some we got completely away from the Elimination Chamber. Let's get on to that. So we got Rhea versus Nia. Does anybody here really think Nia is going to win that match?
Absolutely.
Would you just say?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I was just
No.
making sure. Let's not make sure that you were thinking properly.
What'd you say?
I
I'm
don't
sorry, I
know.
wasn't paying attention. I was reading the comments.
Oh, I thought you were trying to figure out, or I thought you fell asleep with the idea of Nia versus Rhea.
No, I mean, so that's just they had to serve somebody up to Rhea to get squashed in her hometown.
I volunteer.
Well,
as
why
substitute.
couldn't she get into the chamber and have this be the match?
At the end of the day, I agree. I would love to see that. You know, her defending her title in the chamber, but at the end of
Because
the
the
day,
chamber is going to be the coming out party of Jade Cargill.
like I said, I think it's gonna be Becky versus
I do too.
Rhea at WrestleMania.
I would much rather watch Becky and Rhea versus Jade and Rhea. There's more.
So here's the thing, though:
hype behind that.
if you book that match and we get Becky and Rhea, Becky has to win.
Disagree.
No,
absolutely
Because
absolutely
at
not.
this point, where do you go with Becky's character if she loses
You
again?
don't.
Well,
I think
she
takes time
takes a
off.
vacation.
That's what I think. I think Seth loses at WrestleMania. He loses
Yes.
the title, and I think she loses at WrestleMania, and they both take some time off.
Yes, because they want to take a family vacation.
I mean, they've been running hard, those two, especially since Becky came back to fight Bianca.
Yeah, ask Charlotte about taking time off and then coming back and getting back to being a workhorse.
But that's the thing is, I don't think Becky wants to be the workhorse anymore. Like, I don't know for sure, but I do know that like she's already set in stone Hall of Famer, right?
But just say if Jay did win, then it's like, where do you leave Becky then? They're not going to keep Becky out of WrestleMania.
And where do you put Rhea then if she loses the title at WrestleMania?
I mean, I just think at this point that like I said, to me anyways, that whole Rhea thing is just stagnant. She's had the title for so long that she barely defends it against anybody. And
You're really
there's
hurting his feelings right there.
I'm okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's no story to any of her matches. There's no story. Like, they don't build up
It's
anything.
powerhouses. It's powerhouse, 100%.
They're just like random matches. They're just there's no program. She doesn't do programs with anybody. They're just random matches.
Well, but so is this a situation where they're going to try to build this program? I thought they've done a pretty good job with Nia getting Rhea to look vulnerable, like she can get beat.
Yeah, but
I just don't think they gave it enough time.
This?
I don't think they gave it enough time.
But that's what I think where they're going with the whole Becky and Rhea thing. I mean, they've been talking. First it was the ring, then it was the WrestleMania, whatever you call it, and then now kickoff. Then now it's Raw. So it's like, I believe they're building that up. There's no way Becky's gonna lose the Elimination Chamber.
And like Jade can get the title later. Like that's the thing. Like I think giving it to her at WrestleMania is too soon. I could see her at SummerSlam winning the title from Rhea. I could see that.
Do you think Rhea holds the title till SummerSlam?
I do. If it's Becky versus Rhea,
titles become non-existent practically.
If it's Becky versus Rhea, I think Becky
No,
wins. Or no.
I don't.
Yeah. I think Becky wins or Rhea wins that match as like a catapult. Okay, I beat Charlotte. I beat Becky. There's nobody left.
But here's the thing. Like, there's no way. Okay, so here we'll jump to WrestleMania. There's no way they're gonna have everyone defend their titles and retain them. There's absolutely no way. So me personally, I honestly think Bayley's gonna win.
Yeah,
Cody's gonna win.
Definitely, Bayley's definitely winning.
Yes,
I just want to know where that story goes. Are they turning her face again? Like
Logan will lose the United States title.
Right.
I mean, we'll see after this Monday coming up if Gunther retains it. If he does, then he'll retain the title at WrestleMania. Seth, I believe, retains it.
No shot. I'm sorry. No shot. Seth
I believe R-Truth and The Miz will win the tag titles.
I think that happens. I think Truth and Miz win the titles, and then I think Damian cashes in at WrestleMania.
I do for some reason. I do see Bianca and Jade taking on the Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors.
And winning those titles.
See, I think
that's just a fantasy in your head right there.
No, that makes the most sense. They posted on social media.
Who?
Jade and Bianca versus the Kabuki
Warriors.
You don't think so?
No shot. There's no shot that there's no shot they pair them up. B, there's no shot that they're gonna regulate Bianca Belair to a tag team champion.
I mean, right now she's regulated to nothing.
Yeah, right now.
I mean, but she's always
regulated to her
main
show.
Event threat. Like you're gonna put her as a tag team champion where she's no longer doing singles matches. There's no way.
For right
she's
now,
their meal ticket.
Mommy.
But it's just for right now until Bianca starts a feud with Jade. Because eventually
the batteries must be
they
dead,
want to
baby.
have them go out against each other.
Take it downstairs and ask mommy for batteries.
I can't find what's wrong.
I don't know. I just don't like. I think there's a lot of opportunity for them to change titles.
Mommy might downstairs.
You know what I would love, honestly? I would love. Okay, we'll go back. Randy Orton's back. I would love to see Solo take Randy Orton out, and then they're like, okay, well, someone comes out. I got a surprise entrance for the Elimination Chamber, and it being Braun Strowman. He's clear. I mean,
Braun Strowman is almost as overrated as the Big Show was.
Bigger.
Agreed.
More overrated.
Wow.
I cannot stand Braun Strowman.
The only thing Braun Strowman's got for him is he's Wisconsinite.
He is awful on the mic. He is awful in the ring. You want to talk about a guy with no? You want to talk about a guy with no moves? This dude has zero moves. He runs around the ring, shoulder trucks a dude, throws him in the ring, and scoops it, and that's
you
it.
don't like his
Basically what I
choo-choo?
do.
No, that's so stupid.
He's a
That dude
horrible
is so
character. He's a
overrated.
horrible in-ring worker. He's horrible on the
Horrible.
mic. He's horrible outside of the ring.
He's terrible. There's zero reason to bring him back. Let Braun stay away. I don't need him.
He's a big guy who does big guy moves. That's about it.
Yeah, they
He
tried that
barely
with
even does
Almost,
that.
and guess where he's at? That doesn't
He
work
was
anymore.
almost
in
a
WWE.
superstar.
That doesn't work anymore. People
You're right.
don't care about the big guy.
The one I'm waiting to return is Alexa Bliss.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just don't. Where does she
Can
fit
I-
in? Like,
Can I ask you a serious question?
Hold on, is it an appropriate question?
Why can't every girl be more like
Oh
Alexa
yeah,
Bliss?
I love that song. I used to jam the shit out of that song.
like seriously, I just I don't know where she fits in. Like, there's so
so
over
many.
the place with the women's division.
And
but
then
at the
Carmella
same
is
time,
still
they're
out there
nowhere.
too.
Yep. She just had a baby a little bit ago.
Right. Like there's so many people that are
But you might love the Princess of Staten Island, but she is not. She's not much of anything either.
What?
You heard me.
I think she's decent in the ring.
I think she's good in
terrible
the
on
ring.
mic.
I loved her. No shot. I loved her.
I hate her
character
on the mic
when
so
she
much.
won the Money in the Bank ladder match and had that dude with her. That was fantastic.
Chinsworth?
Yeah, Chinsworth. I don't even know his name.
I miss her with Enzo
R-Truth?
and Cass.
Oh, I miss her with R-Truth.
Yes, that was the only time I liked her.
Enzo, that dog.
Enzo was my dog, though.
You got a raw deal. Angelo was really little when Enzo was around, and he used to walk around and bada boom, realest baby in the room. I used to say whenever he'd come in. Oh, such a tool. All right. So the Elimination Chamber, women, who wins? Go.
Becky Lynch.
Okay, Becky.
Is she in the chamber?
Yes.
Yeah. And she's never won it.
I guess Becky.
Alex.
Liv.
I can't even right now. Liv is terrible also. Sorry.
Are you not a Liv?
Whoa.
No,
You only live once, bud. Come on.
Yeah, she lived her career already. She can go.
Live, laugh, love.
I think she's actually decent in the ring.
I agree.
I think she got better, but she was.
I think she's versatile. She's versatile in the ring. She can be that quick, fast, speed wrestling, but she also can be the hardcore, going through tables and stuff like that.
They've tried to repackage that girl so many different times, and it never works.
What?
It doesn't work.
I just don't know that she needs repackaging.
Where do you see them repackaging her?
When
though?
she lost and she was smiling because she was passed out in the ring and smiling, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make her this sadistic,
crazy,
loves,
hardcore girl."
But again, was that
that's not
the current?
I wish
your
it was- I wish
current
it-
content. Was that your current chief content creator, or was that?
Well,
Little-
that's all I have to
little
go
Uncle
off
Vince.
of. You know what I mean? Uncle Vince.
I would love to see Alexa Bliss come back as that dark statistic, Alexa Bliss.
So I read
fucking
something.
Sister Abigail?
Yeah,
I read
that was
something
dope.
and saw something that spoke about. Now I haven't watched NXT from this past Tuesday,
Okay, nearby yet.
But supposedly there was some cryptic message.
Yeah, we
Slash
watched
vignette.
that when I was over by your place. That came up when we were watching
That
the
rumor online, from what I've been reading, has that it could be a Bo Dallas character, a dark Bo Dallas character, picking up where Bray Wyatt left off.
So
And
we're
that,
gonna believe.
and that Alexa would be coming
Dude,
back.
I will
to
follow
pair
the
with him.
Fireflies. All right.
Hey,
You said with Carrion?
No, Alexa and
Yeah.
Bo
Oh, and
Dallas.
Bo.
So
I mean,
Ace and I talked about this one time, a couple times too. I think that Bo Dallas would be a great person to bring back.
Now, do you bring him back as Bo Dallas? Or you bring him back as
no
Uncle
shot.
Howdy?
You don't bring it back
No.
to Dallas.
No, actually, I think you do.
For what?
I don't think you bring him back as Uncle Howdy. I think the Uncle Howdy is dead. You leave that buried with Bray.
I think you bring him back with the Wyndham last name.
Yes, that would work.
I like it. Especially
Because
the history
at the
of
same
Bray.
time-
right, the family name is so historic, and then you automatically will think of Bray Wyatt the moment you hear the name.
Yeah.
But
So to have that
I feel
Wyndham
like
name,
I feel like you still think of Bo. I still think you think of Bray Wyatt when you hear Bo Dallas too.
I don't. I think you think of Bo Leave, and that was awful.
Now, I tell you what, and this is kind of jumping back and
Chris
forth.
got a
From,
giggle out of it.
kind of jumping back and forth from what we've been talking about. But now you talk about the women's championship and where you could go with it. I wouldn't mind a Liv Morgan Alexa Bliss pairing.
Okay,
and having,
for like
and having them a long run as champions. Like I think they're both
Oh
good
no,
tag
workers.
team.
That's too similar.
We are just like, I love the fact that we're just everywhere.
I mean,
Like,
but
I
isn't
don't
that
really
where the
care.
WWE is right now? It's
Right.
everywhere.
It is.
It
Yeah,
is.
100%.
Yeah, it's all
Like
over.
there's so many unanswered questions. Like there's so many superstars and areas
Limbo.
to go with people, but where do you go with them? Where do they go with them? And you got to involve everybody somehow.
yeah.
Which is
And
so
if Bailey's going to be a main eventer again and probably
Or-
looks like going to win the title at WrestleMania,
And then honestly too, it's like, what
my wife cannot stand Bailey. She just walked in the room and I said, if Bailey becomes a main eventer again, and she said, shoot me.
That's what's up.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, she's gonna come back as Hugger Bailey.
I hope not. That's
No
so
way.
stupid.
There's no way she goes back to that.
Well, here, what do we do with Sheamus? You haven't seen
Sheamus
in a
ain't
while?
fighting anymore. He broke his neck or some shit.
Or something like that.
Why do you think they got away from the whole brawling brutes? thing?
Brawling brutes.
And that
because-
one douchebag,
Because
he's
Ridge
just
Holland kept
awful.
breaking everybody.
Ridge Holland is terrible.
Yeah,
in
he
the ring.
even
He just
injured
kills
people on
people.
NXT
Angela just
already.
said that
They
he
need to
can't
let
stand
him
the
go.
problem.
Who can I stand?
You mean Angela's problem?
No, what's his issue? With
He
Liz?
says she's boring and he doesn't
She
like
is
her.
boring.
I love Bailey.
If you could see Melissa right now, she's giving you the finger.
Oh,
Who are we talking
I
about?
don't do that, so he's lying.
Are we talking about Bailey?
No, we're talking about
No,
Liv.
she was.
Oh.
She likes
We can
Liv.
talk about Bailey.
She likes Liv Morgan, so I was telling her that Angela was bashing her.
I was,
Oh,
yeah.
I already made it clear where I stand with her. So I mean,
You should be with me and Alex when we watch wrestling together, and like the whole time, Alex is like, "Dog, I can't even enjoy this shit with you." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Because all you do is say how bad these people are in the ring." And I'm like, "They are. They're fucking
Yeah.
terrible." Like that NXT pay-per-view was awful,
So
Vengeance Day.
I agree.
terrible.
I
NXT
agree.
used to be so good.
Yep, that's what I told
When
Alex. He
Triple
was like,
H built
"Oh,
it,
well,
like-
they're all new. They're this, they're that." No shot, dog. When they had fucking
Undisputed Era.
yes, Adam
Malachi-
Cole,
Sorry,
Yes.
I
and
almost said
Ricochet.
Malachi.
I'll still never forget
Aleister
when
Black.
Ricochet did that
Yeah,
backflip,
Aleister-
and
I would
Adam
tell you-
Cole caught him in the face in the
Yeah.
back.
Keith Lee.
So I will tell you,
Terrible.
I am a huge Aleister Black fan.
I was too actually.
I
Yeah, I
like
agree.
Skulls though, so like he's kind of.
You said what?
I like Skulls, so like I just enjoyed.
I mean, I think like his character is great, but I think he's a really, really good in-ring worker as well.
he is. Yeah.
So like that always puts, when you've got a really good look and a really good gimmick and you can really work in the ring.
And his entrance was dope as hell. He would just like rise
Plus
up
the
with all the
entrance. Like you
smoke.
have all those
But-
things.
From my understanding, they're waiting for his and Murphy's contract to end in AEW, and they're coming back.
Yeah,
Buddy
but they're
Murphy-
under contract for like 2 years.
Listen, Murphy
I
can
got
just
that kind of
not.
time.
He's terrible.
Agreed.
But
They're gonna bring him
Alistair
back.
I
They're
don't
gonna bring
agree with
Murphy back,
that.
and he's gonna
feud
I
with
think
Dom.
Murphy has
he's
Murphy
gonna
has some
jump
pretty good matches.
Dirty Dom.
They're gonna have a cuck chair on a rope match or something.
They're gonna have Rhea. Rhea on a pole
Don't
match.
bash him like that. Their relationship gets hard from people like us.
I don't know what that means.
Dom
They're
and
gonna
Dom
put Rhea
and
on the cage above the ring.
Dom and Murphy are gonna have a match, and with Rhea suspended above the ring, and whoever wins gets to have her.
I'll be
She's
so
gonna be the
sad
belt.
if Dom loses. Dom is way better than Buddy. I don't want to hear about that.
Dom
I
is
agree.
awful.
Oh my
Dude.
God! What are we doing?
This is not the conversation
What
we
are
want to
doing?
have right now.
I
He
can't
just
even.
left.
No, I
Okay.
cut him. You can't.
Oh.
Dom is awful.
The
Dude,
character, I like
both
the
of you.
character.
What are you talking about?
What they did with the character is great. He's awful in the ring.
No, he's not.
No,
Yes,
he's
he is.
No,
Watch
he's
his
Alright,
matches.
great.
What? Yes.
look
Yeah.
past
How are
the
you
Judgment-
not?
Look past the
Yeah, I'm
Judgment
not.
Day
I'm right
thing.
here.
Look
I
past the
am.
Look
100%.
past your Rhea Ripley biasness, Ace.
I am
Me,
100%.
I don't have that.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
here.
right. Everything
other-
you
what-
look through is through your Rhea Ripley rose-colored glasses.
That's
Yeah, but they'd
facts.
be purple roses. I'm pretty sure.
Dom
other-
is
what other-
not a good wrestler.
What other lucha wrestler is better though?
I don't give a crap about lucha wrestling.
Neither does the WWE.
Is he out there as a cruiserweight? No, he's out there as supposed to be a regular wrestler. The dude is a bum. He can't wrestle. His moves are not good. He doesn't have any original moves. He only has moves that other people have done.
Yeah, like both of his fathers.
If you look at his in-ring work, his skill is not there.
It's phenomenal.
Right.
The
So-
cells that he has.
Time out. This isn't a bash Dom, Dirty Dom show, okay?
I mean, it's kind of a debate right now. We're not really just bashing. I'm sticking up for him.
He's being bashed, and I'm not.
I'm sticking up for him.
So what's so special about him? What makes him better than anybody else?
Well, I mean, he gets so much heat for doing
How-
nothing, which is
First
Have
crazy.
you ever seen
First off,
somebody?
that is not real. That's pub. They put that in. If you go to live events, he doesn't get booed as much as they play on TV.
I don't care. I just like Dom.
And I
He's
didn't
been-
talk
he's-
about his character. I said the character is cool. I said
He's
his
been to
in-ring
prison.
skill.
Yeah, man, he was in prison for like 2 hours. Okay.
Yeah. So
let's chill.
between the three of you, nobody's got anything to tell me on why his in-ring skill is any good.
I mean, you could listen. You could have that conversation with so many other people.
But we're
And,
not
like-
having it about them. We're
No.
only having
But
it about Dom
I
right
think
now.
I think in
Who
the
else have
WWE,
you seen to make a loss look so good?
hold on. I think in the WWE, people
That's
overlook
great.
the fact that
That's just what I would want to be known as for a professional wrestler.
Yes, but that's
All right,
where his
well,
character
hold on,
development
hold
is at right now.
just hold on.
You
In
make
the
losing look
WWE,
really
it's
good.
so much more about your
That's-
character than it is about how you are in the ring.
I didn't.
It
I
just
said I
is.
like his character.
Yeah, I know.
I said
That's
his
why
in-ring skill is not where it needs to be.
I think it's better than some of the guys they have on the main roster now.
Facts. They've got a lot of guys that are no good in the ring.
I think
Yeah.
the Creed brothers are awful.
I
Awful.
actually,
and I know you
I
like
like
them,
them.
Alex. They're awful.
I like
I
the
agree.
Brutus ball. All right, that's
It's
about
the
all I
worst
really like.
finishing move in the history of finishing moves.
Disagree.
Name one worse. Go ahead.
The 1D. It's literally just a ripoff of the 3D. Been there, done that. The Brutus ball is original.
The Brutus Ball's stupid.
Thank
It's-
you. It is stupid.
Disagree.
This
those
whole
two-
show has just gone into chaos.
Like those two
and it all
guys-
started with the Rhea slander and the Dom slander.
Yeah, but
And now
see,
we're just all over the place.
see,
Well, you know,
you're
it's our
not
driver,
listening,
really.
though, Ace. You're not
It's the
listening
driver?
to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Turn your camera back on. We
That's
all
what
know
I
you're
mean.
still
You
there.
can't-
I'm
you
not
can't shit on
saying
the
anything
driver
about
when
his
I'm driving the
character.
car.
I didn't say anything about Dom's character or his gimmick. Everything I said about my judgment about Dom was about his in-ring skill.
All right. We'll have to agree to.
To disagree.
Hold on, but you didn't even disagree with me. You said he's not the only one that's bad in the ring.
All right.
That's
I
not
don't think he's
defending
bad
somebody.
though. Like I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's great. He's not Seth Rollins,
Well,
but
duh.
not many people are. I mean, hell,
So 1 out of
I think
10, what
he's
do you
better
think his
than-
in-ring skill is?
huh?
1
1
to
out
10,
of
what's
10?
his in-ring skill?
I give him at
I'd
least
give him a 5.
At
Yeah.
least a 7?
Yeah.
He's no more than a
No,
6.
okay, maybe a 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Let's
give
say
him
a
a 5,
six.
maybe 6.
I'll agree
He's
with you.
above average.
He's slightly above average. I'll agree with you.
And what's wrong with above average?
We were talking about him being a superstar. He's not a superstar.
Not yet. He's still
Never
very
will be.
young in this company.
Just wait. He's only
There was-
25 years
There
old.
was a
dude.
time where I
Yeah,
thought
and
The
he's only
Miz
been
had
training
zero
for, like,
opportunity.
10 years.
There
That
was a
skill's
time when
really
I thought Miz
coming
had
along
no
nicely.
shot of being anything. And now look at him.
That skill's really coming along nicely.
All right. So we just blew right past the Elimination Chamber because clearly this fucking pay-per-view is going to be awful.
And
And no one's
worthless.
gonna watch it.
We
Who wants
did
to get up at
WrestleMania
5 in the morning
predictions
and watch
already.
a stupid pay-per-view.
So let's get into a little bit more fun talk.
That's all we've been doing is having fun talk.
I know, but I don't want to slander.
P.S. I just realized this was not done on purpose, but I'm wearing a Randy Orton shirt.
Nice.
You guys all three wore wrestling shirts. I was going to, but I just wanted to wear my hoodie today.
I didn't even mean to. I just realized I was, to be honest.
But all three wrestlers. So, all right. So the WWE Hall of Fame, right? That's big time. This is a big thing this time of year. Usually it starts picking up after the Elimination Chamber. You start hearing leaks and stuff like that.
This is
I'd
gonna
like
start
somebody-
another argument.
Yep.
I can already tell you he's going to start an argument. I heard part of your show earlier, and Ace, you and I are on completely different sides of the spectrum on one of your little characters on that image you've got there.
Okay, which one?
Bailey.
Let's
Bailey.
which one? That's not Bailey. That's Mickey
Oh,
James.
Oh,
And the only reason I
look. I'm looking.
Big bad.
The only
okay.
reason I put her on there is
Isn't
because
Michelle
of the
McCool?
relationship that they have with TNA now. That's it.
Big bad Batista.
What?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I think I heard you like drooling over what a great wrestler he was.
I don't.
Is that is what I heard?
I didn't
right?
say great wrestler, and I did not say he was great. I just think he is deserving of a Hall of Fame nod. The
Oh,
dude
well, at
was.
this point, everybody is. They let anybody in that thing.
That's
now.
not true.
Agreed.
That's
No,
not
I
true.
actually agree with
I
that.
agree.
100%.
All right, so we'll just skip this whole topic. Is that a cool thing?
No, I just
No, I'm cool. Whatever.
I thought you were like whatever globbing over how great Batista was.
No, I will never
Globbing.
glob over any man.
I like he globs over me.
Nope.
Don't let him fool you.
Only
I don't-
Alex is the only man I'll ever glob over.
I don't
Exactly.
I don't think Batista deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. To be honest with you,
I think Batista was a bum.
I want to go that far.
I just
I
want to
don't-
get a rise at Ace. Look at him. Look at his face every time I call somebody like a bum.
I think the Hall of Fame they're gonna push Bray Wyatt.
So they're gonna put Bray Wyatt, who did nothing.
Whoa!
They're gonna put Bray Wyatt in the Hall of Fame. You gotta put Batista in the Hall of Fame.
His guy that
Hot Take
automatically
City.
gives
The
him a
dude was
spot.
fired for 5 years.
His character and his
Oh, the character he came back with for 2 months and then
That was
unfortunately passed away. I'm not holding that against him, but like,
Sounds like you are.
no,
It does
the
sound like
Wyatt
you are
family
holding it
never
against
reached
him.
his potential. Period. You never got the Fiend potential. Period.
What
And
do
you
you mean?
never got
The Fiend won the title.
So did the other brain. It wasn't that great.
Well, that sounds like a 2-time champion.
And Batista is.
A bum.
Look at that.
Now I know y'all are
bum.
just trying to get me heated, and I'm gonna. Be
But no. Seriously though, all kidding aside, hey, we talked about before. Batista's got like 3 moves.
The spear.
Air power bomb.
Did he even do a spear?
No, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he did. And then
All right, a spear, a power
Spine
bomb,
buster. Spine
Spine
buster.
and a
buster,
spine
yep.
buster. 3 moves.
That's it.
And he shook the ropes like the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
He did do the Eddie chest slap too, though. That's cool.
And the machine
Yeah,
gun
if I
for
was-
his
Yeah, the
entrance.
machine gun entrance.
If I
is
was
pretty
jacked
solid.
like him, I'd walk around slapping my chest too.
I would never wear a shirt. You got no.
Oh,
shirt.
I would go to work without a shirt on.
Yep. They'd be like, no, I'd wear like one of those like string.
They'd
tank
have to
tops
like
that you see.
they'd have to
Just,
like
like,
make me a name tag that just like got written on
Stick
my
on your
chest.
fucking chest. Yeah. I'm not globbing over him. I'm just saying he's
I'm
he's
just
in
saying, like,
good shape. All right.
Nobody buying cookies.
I'm just saying.
If you're walking around with
Hold
no
on,
shirt
hold on. If I was working at Crumble and I looked like Batista, I could sell a crap ton of cookies.
I don't know.
Hey, you want to buy a cookie?
He's like 6'5".
You put him on your pecs and just
just
move him up
absolutely
and down.
chiseled, like he's made out of stone.
Yeah, they're all protein powder and creatine right here.
Yeah.
Right? They'd be like, "Oh, what cookies do you have?
This
Oh,
has
let me
been
show
one
you
of
on
my favorite
abs.
shows that we've done. I'm just being honest.
Let me show you the cookies we have on my abs."
You want me to crumble your cookie?
You want this 6-pack right here? A whole different flavors.
I can't even with you guys right now. I cannot with you guys.
It's a good thing we're not like on an air, like the air center. We'd be kicked off.
I mean,
I
we are
mean,
live right now.
on
What are we
YouTube.
getting kicked off
Yeah, but
for?
everywhere
Because we
we're
said
at,
we were
no
going to
one's
put
gonna kick us
cookies.
off.
Nah, this is my show or our show, sir. It's our
Oh.
show.
Yeah, you guys hear that?
Whoa.
That's what I hear every day.
He got Rhea Ripley on us real quick.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ace is always the best, right? It's the best card in the fucking deck. So
Not true.
I mean, not if Ace means one.
Ace is always high.
You know, I always
Except
thought
for
that
when
Jokers
it's
were
when it's
wild.
low.
Speaking of Ace is always wild. Huh, crazy transition here.
I definitely said Jokers, but you know.
Jokers
Yeah, because
suck,
Ace is
and they're
not
not
always
technically
wild.
cards.
Ace
Yeah, I
sometimes
actually
low,
never played with
sometimes
Aces
high.
Wild. Normally it's Deuces or Jokers.
Listen, I can't even with you. Jokers, look at the three of you. Just kidding. Just kidding. But, you know, we could do something like this where there, boom, perfect.
Oh, this is awful.
This is how every show should run. I have no problem with this.
Yeah, you do. You say every time we get on the air that people are sick of seeing your ugly mug.
They are sick of seeing me. I'm
Facts.
sick of seeing me.
So
out
why
here.
would
That's
you be
facts.
the big one?
What-
So he can glob over guys again.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be
you
mad
throw
at
it.
me because the people glob over me on YouTube.
Show me one comment.
What'd you say?
Pull one up.
I got
No.
a comment a few weeks
That's
ago.
Alex. That's the new
Thank
guy,
you
Alex.
very much.
Yeah, it was from
That's
your
a
uncle.
weeks
Oh,
ago.
not from my uncle.
It was your uncle or your kid.
Okay. No,
I didn't even
maybe
hear
it was
what
like a month ago. It might have been a month or
I
two.
didn't hear what was said except
I
for that
got a
Ace is
comment
somebody's
that
uncle.
said something about, "Oh, who's that handsome guy up in the corner?" That was
Yeah, they were
me.
talking about me, not you.
It was your uncle. It was your uncle.
Yo, there's four corners.
It's
It
my
could have been
uncle.
literally any of us.
It was my uncle. My uncle loves me, man.
Exactly. He said that's why he calls you a handsome young man.
Yo, they love you like an ace. Sometimes you're high, sometimes you're low.
No, Ace is always high.
Mainly high.
Did you hear his comment earlier? He's a grower.
I did not hear that.
That's not on here. That was in the chat. That was in the
Was
chat. That's a topic for
Yo, I mean, you know how it goes. Some guys are showers, some guys are growers.
Hey,
Hey,
he is Bruce.
I'm just gonna say it don't matter as long as it gets the job done. As long as it gets the job done, it
It
don't
depends
matter.
who's taking the test.
Oh
Yeah.
my! All right, all right. Oh man! All right.
But you know, phone pass it. Elimination Chamber. Not really looking forward to it. It's predictable.
Clearly,
What
clearly,
happened to the graphics?
the graphics. We stopped talking about the shit that was on the graphics.
Nah, that one's lame. Move to the next one.
Have we ever been
All of
talking
them
about
we
this
talked
stuff?
about. No.
Have
I
we
don't know
talked
why
about
I
any
make
of it,
graphics
really?
for shit. I make graphics. You guys want to do a sport court? We can just change this whole show.
Like right now, like right in the middle, an hour and 23 minutes in, just switch to sport court.
Oh, look at that.
We're doing sport court now.
Then
This
I
has
don't,
been
now I
dead,
don't know what I'm supposed to talk about.
sport court's dead. That Angelo is dead and
What?
gone. He's not there anymore.
What's
But
going on with
anyways,
Justin
I tried.
Fields?
I tried.
What do you need?
This is not that show.
Wait, what happened? What's going on with what?
Justin Fields. He wants to. If we're gonna do it, I'll stop this show. We'll go
Justin
live and do
Fields is
something
getting
else. I'll do
Justin
it.
Fields is getting traded.
Vince,
Yes,
you want
he
to
is.
do a little show? You want to do a show?
I mean, I
30
thought we were
minute,
already doing a show.
30-minute hit of about some Bears.
I thought
I'll
we were
do
going to
it.
do this tomorrow on Turtle's Take.
We could do both. We could do like a preview show. Anyways, whatever. We were on the topic of aces.
I
Aces
thought you were
being
tired of
high,
driving.
aces being low, aces being wild. Aces wild. My show.
There's
Your
that
show.
my word again.
The flagship show.
Whoa.
Oh, it's the flagship show now.
the
all the
flag-
High Bear Nation.
I mean,
into the
technically, that
Wrestleverse.
probably
You know
is
what?
more
You're
the
throwing a lot of
flagship.
jabs here tonight,
Listen,
Mr. Angelo. I don't appreciate it.
until you get more followers than your son, then I don't want to hear it.
We do have more. Get out of here. But anyways, my show. I haven't
Our
done
show?
my show. Tarbill and I have a show.
Oh, Tarbo Show. Yeah.
Oh,
Ace
he's
is
part of
wild.
your show now?
Ace is what?
So,
I don't. Jesus.
so who's part of my show then?
I'll be on everybody's show because
I
that's
thought
clearly what I've
Tarble was
done.
on my show.
I don't know, man. I'm
So
here.
if Tarble's on your show, who's on my show?
Me tomorrow.
So wait, so now you're on my show, but Tarble's on your show?
Yeah, you're the lead of your show. I'm the co-host. I'm the lead of my show. Tarbill's the co-host, and then Tarbill's the lead. Tarbill's the lead of Out of High Bear Nation. So like we're all just leading here at some point.
So then what about Alex's show?
This is your guys' show. Learn to drive.
What about Mike's show?
Yeah.
That's his
You're
show
al-
too. Learn to
you're
drive.
always leaving
I just want to announce my show, guys. That's all I want to do.
Hold on, you're
Announce my
doing a show?
On March 6th, didn't you hear?
No.
No, we didn't get a chance to say it.
I
Wait,
thought
is
you
it
said
Hustler
March
Network?
6th. Ace is wild. Ace is always high.
I'm not high. I might need to be to deal with you three.
No, you said that Ace is
consistent
always
basis.
high. March 6th, Ace is wild.
Ace is Wild, Chicago Sports Takes.
With your co-star, Dave Bautista.
I wish. But I'm gonna try to get a nice little panel of people on there.
I was really afraid where you were going to go with that sentence when you said I'm going to try to get a nice little.
Hey, he's got his girl going on.
This show has gone off the rails. It has. I don't even know what Joey just said, but
He said acknowledge him as daddy.
acknowledge me as daddy, right?
No,
Never.
You
No,
acknowledge
never.
Joey as daddy.
I'm the shower. You're obviously the grower.
I don't need. Trust me. I get acknowledged daddy from the people I need to be acknowledged daddy from.
I don't know. Anime don't count.
Trust me.
Don't do it, Ace. Don't go there. Don't take the bait. Don't go
I
there.
did it. I cut the line. It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they're
Yes.
pulling on the thing. They
Yeah,
ride it
cut
up
the
to the top
line.
and then they jump off, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
Jumped off.
Don't do it. They're trying to take you to a dark place.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
I mean,
try
that-
to do that ever, honestly. It gets
mean,
a little
that-
scary when he gets into a dark place.
That heart-shaped pizza did look good though.
It wasn't a pizza. It was like pretzels and cookies, and I think there was like a couple cupcakes and some strawberries. All right. Anyways, tomorrow, Turtles Take. What time we doing that? 8 o'clock?
Sure, but what kind of pizza did you get?
Oh, sausage and green peppers.
Oh yeah, you like that sauce. No.
Not bad.
No, sausage and green peppers. That's the best fucking pizza.
I don't know if it's the best pizza, but it's good.
Throw some onion on there and you'd have
No, then it's too oniony.
No, you gotta have red. You gotta have red onion.
I just sausage, green peppers. You cook that shit well done, thin crust.
Oh, I love a well done pizza.
Oh, it's so good. For
Yeah, I
those of
agree
you
with
up in
that.
Wisconsin that don't know how to cook a pizza, well done is the only way to get a pizza.
Like you really honestly
Only way. Otherwise,
I
you get
agree.
like that flop, and we don't. You know us here, we're growers and not floppers. But all right. Tune in tomorrow, Turtle Steak, 8 o'clock. You'll see me again because that's just what I do. And you'll see my boy Turtle.
Really?
And yeah,
Wait,
thanks for
it's not
tuning in.
all the time?
I'm undefeated. I came to fight for the love of the game. Unstoppable.